Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ku Nur Hidayah binti Ku Kamarudin. My matric number is 292992. First of all, I want to explain about the definition of vaccine. A vaccine is a kind of fluid that containing the same antigen. There is a shape of virus or bacteria that has been deactive or killed. The vaccine has extra components like stabilizers, adjuvants, preservatives, and other. The preservatives always used in the vaccine is thimerosal. Meanwhile, stabilizers such as gelatins and lactosorbitol preventing active component from being attached at the wall of bottle. Then adjuvants such as aluminosol or alum are needed for the body immune system. The effectiveness of the vaccine did not reach 100% overall as expected. This because of different system responses by each human after immunization. Therefore, receiving an additional dose, which is a booster, from certain vaccine is highly encouraged in society to give them protection continuously. Sometimes vaccine can cause side effects like pain, swelling, and redness in the injection place or symptom of fevers. Usually, serious side effects very rarely to happen in the society. Next, the importance of vaccine. First, the vaccine will protect an individual from contracting an infectious diseases. This because vaccine will stimulate the injection resistance system, or known as body immune, to produce specific antibody at the highest level for certain diseases like folios and influenza. Antibody also a defense mechanism of cell equal to fight and kill any element does not belong to the body quickly. Besides, vaccine can break the chains of diseases outbreak through the achievement of herd immunity. This is because most of them have immunity that can be achieved when up 17% until 19%. This situation also can protect the vulnerable group such as babies, children, the elders, patients, and others. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nur binti Hasri. Now I want to talk about the growth of the vaccine industry. Vaccinations is becoming one of the most important preventive measures against various infectious disease. There are already many vaccines produced so that you can avoid the disease. The manufacture of new vaccines generally take a long time, which can reach 10 years. This review aims to discuss various vaccine manufacturing technologies and demonstrate technologies that can accelerate the production of COVID-19 vaccines. All types of vaccine manufacturing technology have their advantages and disadvantages. Vaccine development is normally carried out each stage in sequence. However, to accelerate the development of a COVID-19 vaccine, steps are being taken in parallel. All safety and efficiency monitoring mechanisms such as monitoring of adverse event, monitoring of safety data and long-term follow-up should remain in place. The potential for COVID-19 to become a pandemic encourage the work to conduct a large-scale vaccine research and developments. Since the beginning of 2020, vaccine development has accelerated through unprecedented collaboration within the multinational pharmaceutical industry and between government. Next, I want to talk about the challenges faced by the vaccine industry. Too many accusations have been leveled against the government-linked company Pharmaniaga Berhad over various issues including the distribution of vaccine in the country. We understand that as a leading pharmaceutical company run by Bumi Putra Expert, we face many challenges. Among the things that are often raised on social media is that the company has a special relationship with the coordinating minister for immunizations program. However, many do not know the true fact that Pharmaniaga is not a company that monopolizes the country's pharmaceutical industry. Another challenge to vaccines is the presence of new virulent variants such as Delta. The WHO has warned that the COVID-19 outbreak is spreading faster than current vaccination efforts. The Delta variant is more extreme and is constantly mutating at a rapid rate, leading to an increase in the case in most countries, while the Lambda variant has spread to 27 countries, raising concerns as the world hopes to return to normal life. The spread of the Delta variants can only be controlled if 2 doses of the COVID-19 vaccines can be complete immediately to increase the immunity of the vaccine recipient. Lastly, is about the current issues surrounding the production and distribution of vaccines. Among the current issue related to this vaccine is that pilgrims who wants to go to Mecca must receive a vaccine injection first. Saudi Arabia's Health Ministry has warned pilgrims to take any necessary vaccinations. This is to ensure that the Hajj seasons continue in a safe and healthy manner. The Ministry of Hajj and Umrah informed that individuals who receive the necessary vaccinations are essential as a condition for obtaining a Hajj permit. Saudi Arabia has listed some of the required vaccines including COVID-19, seasonal influenza and meningococcal meningitis.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Faika binti Fakarazi. My number matric is 293101. I will explain about 3.1, which is the relevant law and regulation regarding halal vaccine in the country. In the Islamic view, every aspect of life must follow Sharia or God's will for human. When Muslim need an accurate explanation, the ulama perform ijtihad based on their understanding of Sharia and issue a fatwa to answer the question. Vaccines are one of the most popular issue in the society today. Therefore, the scholar issue a fatwa taking the vaccine. Fatwa is very important to convince Muslim to accept the vaccine, which has been long a question about the purity of the vaccine content. Vaccination is very important to prevent disease. So the 7 Mufti of the Federal Territory has comment on the issue of ingredient found in vaccine. In this regard, the ulama have comment several parts. Firstly is vaccine that contain content that should be used and have beneficial effect. This type of vaccine should be used. It is one of the blessing of Allah SAW bestowed upon His creature. Secondly is vaccine that contain ingredient that should be used but cause more harm than good to the body. Vaccine like this are obvious and should not be used because we are forbidden to harm ourselves. Thirdly is vaccine that contain prohibited substance or other substance that have been mixed with the characteristic of substance that are required to be used. This is called the process of istihala, which is the process of changing to halal and has beneficial effects. This category of vaccine is required to use. This is because the istihala is the process that takes place please make the law also change so it can be used. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Siti Nurafsha binti Ibrahim. My number matric 292634. So today I want to discuss about the challenge in implementing and enforcing halal vaccine standard and regulation. So I have 4 points. So first of all is that some people are wrong about the side effect of the vaccine injection. The main effect of taking the COVID-19 vaccine is described as the body's response in the productive of antibody against the virus. But not all individuals face this side effect because they have strong antibodies and can fight their symptom. For example, they will experience symptoms such as fever, fatigue, headache, joint pain, and swelling or redness of the at the injection site. So next, there are double the ingredient used in the vaccine. They agree that vaccine use probability substances. They fear that the substances is incompatible with their antibody and could cause death. For your knowledge, all the ingredients used in the vaccine are halal. There are no illegal elements in them, and there are no probability ingredients used in the vaccine. Third, there are anti-vaccine group in the community. This anti-vaccine group are irresponsible group that have spread false news and has caused many people to believe the news presentation without investigating it first. They will spread false information within on social media and in chat group because at that time only social media was used and there to opportunity to spread the first news. Among the news presenters is that they are sure that the vaccine is not safe and will cause death, severe pain or disabilities such as visual impairment, permanent disability, and so on. Last but not least, the halal vaccine project is not a new thing in Malaysia. Datuk Sri Mustafa Muhammad announced that in 2017, Malaysia was become the main product of halal vaccine for meningitis, hepatitis, and meningococcus. The Mufti of Pahang, Datuk Sri Dr. Abdul Rahman Osman, said that the halal status of vaccine is important to ensure peace of mind among Muslims.
Overall, getting vaccine is turning into a crucial protective measure for many infection diseases. The development of COVID-19 vaccine is being sped up through concurrent action. The methods to overcome the challenge faced by the vaccines industry are increased investment in research and development is crucial to developing innovative vaccine and improving the existing one. The other ways to overcome these challenges is expanding a vaccine manufacturing capacity is essential to meet global demand.